New York, from Washington, inside the state of Michigan, friends from all different organizations. I'm going to tell you who they are in a minute. Then we're going to introduce you to our graduates. Before I do, I want to start out with what drives me to do what we do and what you need to take back from here. And it's out of a page from my dearest mentor that if he was standing here today, he would say it in his own East Coast accent. Some look at what is there and ask why. I look at things and ask why not. Robert F. Kennedy. Taken too soon, but his heart for the people, his protect and serve and unify mentality is what drives me today. Which is why those that have come here to witness, whether it's somebody incarcerated, a family member who wants to see hope, whether it's the staff that make this work every single day, whether it's the VIPs here, whether it's our friends from the schools, our media, it takes all of us. And if you're here asking why not, then you're in the right place. As the sheriff of this county, I am happy to say that because of our friends from the National Sheriff Association, we have now crossed over to 10 states where I.G.N.I.T.E is now part of that state's culture and corrections. In January, I go to New Mexico to launch it in all 33 counties in the state of New Mexico, giving them the message because of the invite from the New Mexico County Sheriff's Association. So we're making moves. I.G.N.I.T.E is not a program, it's a culture change. We started in 2020, September 8th, which just happened to be the same day that our public school started. And when I went to then Captain Gould and I said, we're going to change from incarceration to education. We're going to school 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. We're going to build it out of meritocracy. When people do the little stuff, we're going to give them a little incentive. When they do the big stuff, we're going to give them a commencement. And that's what you're going to witness today. We've got people that are going to be able to hug their families. But this is only for males. And you're probably asking why. Because of one person who's the son of a single mom that was raised in this community, Kyle Kuzma. Because of RJ and the connection that Carrie Kuzma, Kyle's mother, has with us, and what we're doing here locally, Kyle has said, I want to come and host my own graduation for single moms like Carrie. And so I'm happy to say that this is just the 22nd commencement, our first all-male graduation, because on the 26th of November at 7 o'clock at night, Kyle's flying in, and we're going to do an all-female graduation right here on this very same floor. Kyle Kuzma for the NBA. Carrie, thank you for putting it together. She's a high-fiver. But that's not the end. Not only did Kyle partner with us, but he's also partnered with Zapp's, which is out of Charlotte, North Carolina. They partnered with Target and Walmart and Amazon. And RJ had calls with the CFO of Amazon. Because what we do on the 9th of December for 4 years straight, the first Saturday of December, we actually go and give gifts to people called the Christmas Spectacular. And we've been able to work with our communities and gather all these donations. This year, they're sending in this week $500,000 worth of truck supplies from all those retailers that are overstocked that we're going to put and give to the people. And it's going to be a magical day because now we don't have to just raise local funds. We've got national and international eyes on us. And a lot of it is because of our relationship with the NBA. JaVale McGee out playing the Sacramento Kings. We're going to be doing Christmas Spectacular in Washington, D.C. and in Sacramento and in Ohio. It's crazy what's happening here. But I get to see it firsthand, and you're about to in a second. But I want to recognize some people in the crowd. We've got our friends from Ulster County, New York. So, Sheriff, thank you. I hope you're watching right now. This guy in New York is not only a warrior because he served our country in the United States Marines. He retired out of New York State Police, and now he's elected sheriff out of Ulster County. Sheriff Agora, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing your people here, your programmers, and your lieutenant and sergeant. Next is Claire McNally, sitting next to Megan Beal from the National Sheriff Association, representing 3,084 sheriffs across the country. They are the ones that are bringing the message to other sheriffs. Next to Megan is my dear friend and county commissioner out of Oakland County, Will Miller. You're going to hear him do closing comments. He's also political director for the operating engineers. When you see orange barrels, Will, what does that mean?
Progress.
Progress. That's the operating engineers. Next to Will is, I said, a dear friend, Carrie Kuzma, who is the director of the Kuzma Family Foundation. You're going to see what they're going to do for our female population with Kuz's Corner. Boom. Wait till you see that. Next to me is John Allen and Percy Glover, county ambassadors. co-executive directors of community engagement, full-time employees, also returning citizens. Next to him is our keynote speaker. You're going to want to get to know him, especially around Christmas time. There's a reason why Forrest puts you 30 under 30, because not only is our keynote speaker, Akil Avin, just a good soul, but he's also a great entrepreneur. And when you talk about 4% of all CEOs in America are African American, that's the next generation Tyler Perry. Because when you have people that know what the hustle looks like, hashtag Detroit Hustle, and they teach others how to do it, and I said when you walked in, that's why you're going to be blessed, because you don't just take the information to be transactional, you take information, you become transformational, and you're going to hear from our keynote speaker today. Mickey Kuyat, the superintendent of Mount Morris Schools, was there from the beginning. In fact, we've been partnered with Mount Morris since the 80s and 90s. But I.G.N.I.T.E is beyond GEDs and diplomas, but it's still a huge anchor for us. But Mickey and her staff continue to pour it into us, continue to teach on a daily basis, and you're going to see Mickey give diplomas and GED notifications today. Shane Jackson, Dr. Shane Jackson out of Michigan State University, a PhD, travels the country and internationally talking about healthy eating and how it impacts inmates, mental health, and medications. Shane Jackson has been here over 2 years, and we got a little special treat for those graduating with that. We also want to thank Iosco County Sheriff's Office. They sent like 19 people here. It was beautiful. Miss Robinson from Detroit Digital, where are you? I know. There you are. Yeah, there you go. You know, everybody has somebody who's really behind the scenes making it all happen, and that's you. I want to recognize you. Our Region 6 MDOC representatives, all the way down from our Deputy Director. It is such an honor to have Russ Marlin here. MDOC and Michigan Department of Corrections, I've made it very clear that everybody in prisons in America all come from the jails, but not everybody in jail goes to prison. And to have MDOC and your staff here, having Director Washington send one of 3 deputy directors here to witness what we're doing, to see how we can partner, because there's great programmings at the state level, but we need to make sure that we link up and we make sure that we're on the same page. So MDOC, thank you for being here. My peer mentoring, my man David and Patrick back there, stand by. You're going to walk out of here never being the same. They come all the way from Kent County, Grand Rapids, Michigan. They saw Percy at an event, and they're like, we need to be there. Also, our voting access for all, those that, because of Percy, we have broken ceilings on making this a not only voter access, but registered voters. We do town halls here. We make sure that people have meet the candidates during election processes. You've got a constitutional right, if you're not convicted, serving a sentence, to have your vote heard. So we're so thankful for VAAC. Our friends from Silent Cry, Nation Outside, representing 80 million returning citizens in America. They have a big gala on Friday. It's going to be awesome down in Detroit. I'll be there. Greater Flint Head Coalition, back there, Kelly Ainsworth from RISE. Because of Kelly and Ken and our friend, former Senator Jim Ananick, who is the director, we just are so thankful for everybody at Flint Health Coalition. New paths out there, making sure that we're linking people up for addictions and recoveries and not just continued addictions. Our friends from the Michigan Department of State, AKA Secretary of State. We're so thankful for Secretary of State Benson for sending not only her staff today, but in this very room. We bring in mobile offices by the Secretary of State, and our friends from SOS come here and give IDs to people. We take for granted that us having a photo ID, and you probably have 2 or 3 of them in your wallet right now or in your purse. But there's a lot of folks in jails in America that do not have an ID. And when they go out and they try to do right, and they get a check because they're trying to do it right, and they can't even cash it, they can't open a bank account, so they got to go to a party store and pay 7, 10, 20% off the top and feel ashamed. Man, they deserve IDs, and that's what the Secretary of State does. Thank you for rolling in here, literally rolling in all the time. Our friends from Senator Stabenow and Peter's offices are here. Quentin and Andre, you guys have always been, wherever you are, a bright light for federal government, always remembering the locals. So I appreciate you very much. You know I love what you do. You are a voice for Flint and Genesee County. Thank you so much. Also, our friends from Oakland County, as I mentioned, are here. Not only just the county commissioners, we also have people that are represented beyond this group, and I like to call them as our friends in the media. You carry our message. You're the megaphone. And I want to say thank you for always being here. They are open to do sidebar interviews after what you're about to witness in order for maybe you to tell their story. So I want to say thank you for all those that are here. The Michigan Now, ABC 12, Channel 5, and of course our own media team, Sergeant Sprague, Kennemer, Clayton, all the staff that you see everywhere from the detective to the command. People asked, who's I.G.N.I.T.E? And the answer is all of us. Anybody you see at the sheriff's office, we are I.G.N.I.T.E. We carry that message. You're protected, you're safe. This jail is still operating as we speak, but we're also taking a pause to recognize those graduates that you're about to see. Before I introduce them, I want to tell you that just today, the I.G.N.I.T.E trademark was approved, and I have the proof right here, an official notice that I.G.N.I.T.E is now a nationwide trademark. Nationwide trademark through the federal government. And I want to tell you that the reason we did it, and I want to thank Judge Don Rockwell, who was our attorney to lock this down, is because when someone sees something good and they got dirty means, they try to take it. And that's what happened. Unbeknownst to me, I never thought somebody would take something good and try to monetize it and be selfish, and that's what happened. And they tried to steal I.G.N.I.T.E, the logo. They came up with a terrible story, and we were able to stop it. The county, and so thankful for the commissioners, took a bold action with David Layton to say, no, we're going to protect what started here. And we did that, and we won, and now we got a trademark. So ain't nobody taking it from Flint Town, I promise you that. That's the weakest clap ever. Thank you, thank you. That's 2.5 years of fighting, and we kept on going. We have 10 states that I.G.N.I.T.E has now been represented. I want to name Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, North Dakota, Virginia, Texas, Ohio, South Dakota, Idaho, and New York. And we're so thankful for that. And more's coming. And we've only been 3.5 years. And you know what this really is about? None of what I just mentioned. It's about the families out there. Families, you have given everything. You have opened your doors and sometimes had to close your doors. You've had to create boundaries for people. You've had to watch with tears in your eyes bad decisions, maybe because of addictions or mental health crisis. People that make bad decisions because they just haven't been taught. They haven't been given an opportunity. And so when you are here today, all these VIPs, I appreciate the Rodneys from Flynn's to the music. I appreciate all the ones that are showing up. But man, it's you that make this thing go, because I know when they allow you to see the hope in a life that's been blown up for maybe decades, it allows you to sleep a little better at night. I promise you, family, in this jail, we're not perfect, but we're doing everything we can to take care of your loved ones and to return them into society so they never come back here. This isn't a partisan issue. It's not a faith-based issue. Ain't a white or a black issue. It's not a sheriff issue. It's not an issue whether you're wealthy or poor. It doesn't matter if you have mental illness or you don't. When you're locked up, you're a captive audience. And we can't do it without the people wanting it. And that's what makes I.G.N.I.T.E successful. It's not only the inmates that make it happen, but the family that keep encouraging them. So please, keep encouraging people. For those that are witnessing our female population, your time is coming in 2 weeks. For the inmates that are about to walk into here in a pomp and circumstance, they are the testimonies for the country, not just this community. So ladies and gentlemen, it is with honor that if you would stand to your feet and recognize class of 23-22 I.G.N.I.T.E graduation. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Look at this, man. He's clapping for everybody. Man, y'all excited to hug some family members? Oh, yeah. Now, here's the thing. Now, family, we got some folks that don't have family that we need you to give them some family tonight. So if there's fellas that haven't felt the love or a hug of a family members, would you be willing to show some love? There you go. Just be respectful, gentlemen, like you are. Thank you so much. Have a seat. Have a seat. We are going to talk about graduates that are going to get a certificate from Dr. Shane Jackson. they're going to get a graduating diploma and GED. But I'm here to tell you, we have our first graduating class of barbers today. Our Barber College graduation. And one lucky barber that's chosen by Deputy Menard will cut Jelly Roll's hair right here in the Genesee County Jail on December the 5th. And you can't screw that up. Just look at it. Listen, our keynote speaker, I mentioned Detroit hustle, man. If you read his background, you'll see why he's recognized. And the fact that he started his business when he was in school. And I love the quote. He said, "My teachers are now my employees." And he goes to different places and different organizations in Detroit. He's never left the D. Even though he touches the world through Coca-Cola, Bank of America, Disney, the Detroit Tigers. He's got marketing deals that are in the millions now. He's going to talk to you about how to stay the course. And I'd love for you to honor my dear friend this day, Akil Alvin, our keynote speaker. It's church, man. Tear it up.
All right, so first of all, it's an honor to be here. Thank you. Thank you to the team. Thank you to the sheriff. This is amazing. So I like to start off things. I'm from the D, so I like to say, what up, though? Okay, bet. That's universal. If anybody don't know what that means, that just means hello, hola, whatever you want to say. It's an honor to be here, and I want to speak directly to you all. Everybody here, what I've done, millions of dollars, clients around the world, I've worked with everybody, but I came from the hood, truly came from the hood. Pops did things, family members did things, I've seen things, but I wanted to go crazy, follow my dreams as I grew up. So I'm only 28 years old and own a multi-million-dollar company. And the reason I'm here is because that hustle wouldn't stop. That hustle wouldn't stop, and I know what that hustle means. But one of the things I know is there's so many displaced CEOs right here in this room right now. So many moguls that's sitting in this chair right now. And some changed today. This is a graduation, but this is the evolution of what's going to happen. I need y'all to come out here and go hard. Go crazy. Use this GED and the tools that you received here and go crazy. Because believe it or not, there's people doubting you. There's people still to this day that doubt me. I come to the room with Emmys, $1 million deals, I'm in Forbes magazine, all of these different things, but I still get doubted. Maybe it's because the color of my skin, maybe because I'm young, whatever it is. I still go crazy. The reason you're in this room right now, that's a reason for somebody to doubt you. Because there's a reason for you to be here. My bad, just being fat, There's a reason, and people are doubting you because you're in this room right now. So what you gonna do from here? How y'all gonna move from here? What's the moves you gonna make? Because those same skills, those hustling skills, I guarantee you can put you in some of the top boardrooms in the world. See, we have barbers in this room. We got CEOs right now in this room. We got accountants, we got marketing and sales. Use those. Look at me, I love that. All right. Use those, man. At the end of the day, I am so proud of y'all, for real. Some of y'all in here are older than me. Some of y'all are younger than me. But the moves that I made, I started at 10. You see, I came from downtown Detroit when every zip code that I lived in, the FBI said that was one of the most dangerous zip codes. Hell, I started thinking it was me for a minute. I'm like, dang, okay. But at the end of the day, it's all about what you make it. It's not about the hand that's dealt to you. It's about what you do with that. So what you gonna do from here? You have all of these people in this room that are here to celebrate you. I'm here to celebrate you. And this last month, I went to over 6 different states and spoke. Worked with Nick Cannon and all these different people. But today, I'm here for you. You are important. You are the stars. So again, what's happening from here? What are you doing from here? None of this doesn't matter if you don't take this and go crazy with it. I.G.N.I.T.E is a part of your legacy now. You are a part of ours. So what happens? Because don't let somebody in New York New Mexico and everybody else eat off the program and you not. It started here in Flint. It started here. So if they gonna eat, we gonna eat. All right? Thank you. And to the ladies out there, how y'all doing? Okay. Y'all next. Y'all next. What do you do from here? You see these gentlemen right here about to graduate. Something changes today when they get this. I mean, you have Michigan State University. You have people here. You have NBA families here right now. What do you do with those connections? What do you do with those investments of time and money and resources? You got to think about those type of moves. Because honestly, there's people on the street that don't have the connections that you have right here in this room. So sometimes God sets you up because he's about to bring you up. Come on now. So do not allow this mistake to set you back. Do not. You have people in this room, speak, talk, open your mouth. Because we are here for you. We are here to see you win. I know I ain't about wasting my time, and none of these other people are either. So we want to see a success story. We want to see you win. But how bad do you want to see you win? How bad do you want to make it? How bad? Because right now, something changes. But the only way it changes is if it changes for you, internally. These pieces of paper mean nothing if you don't apply it. So go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Follow your dreams as you grow up, not when. Right now, something changes. Whatever happened in the past, it's the past. Whatever the reason it is that got you here, it's the past. Where do we go from here? Let's go crazy, y'all. All right, I love y'all.
I've always said I.G.N.I.T.E is evangelical. You just saw it firsthand. When you're moving souls, it's more than just your words. It's your actions. It's your heart. And I can't thank you enough, man. You planted seeds today. You planted seeds, so thank you very much. We have 3 types of graduation, as I mentioned. Our first one is going to be our diploma GED. And we can't do it without our friends from Mount Morris. I'd like to introduce you to the superintendent of Mount Morris Schools, Mickey Kuyat, to do a small address and recognition.
Well, like everyone has said, we are very, very proud of all that you've accomplished. And we have been partnering with the jail for a long time. This is one of the most proudest programs that we can offer through Mount Morris Schools. So with that, I'm going to ask Principal Pasista to make announcements.
Please, VIP, stand. Cue the music. This is the best part, everybody.
All right, we're going to start with our GED completers first. First name, Bailey Beckers. Followed by Jeremy.
We're gonna start the line so everybody gets recognition. So you can't give up your recognition. Sergeant Mercer wants to shake your hand. Lieutenant does. There we go, Dave. Why don't we? You got that? Good. Perfect. There we go. Handshake of love. There we go. Can't miss out the recognition. You deserve it. Congratulations. Right down the line. Right
Jeremy Edinburn. Stanley Fells.
I got to tell you a quick Fell story. When I cut the video for Jelly Roll, he was one of the ones that told Jelly that he's going to be graduating on the 14th of November, and I'm wondering if you put him over the edge, Fells. Good work, man. Good work.
We have 4 others who couldn't be here today that earned their GED. Andre Sims, Tanner Drinkwine, Jesse Gardner, and Michael Pascu. And now, the high school diploma that was earned by Corey Kuti. Please stand up, come get that diploma.
you go. Principal Batista, would you please tell everybody what it takes to get a GED and a diploma in jail?
It takes a lot of effort and work. It's a matter of coming in, realizing that there's an opportunity in front of you to make a change in your life and have that mindset that growth is going to occur, that the past doesn't matter and the future's right there in your trajectory of life. So the moment, every ounce of energy, learning, question, and movement leads to this moment right now. And Corey, that high school diploma is yours, man. You earned that. That's yours for the rest of your life, man.
Give your commencement address.
I just want to say I couldn't do it without Sheriff Swanson. This is the best opportunity that I had in my life. I finally got my high school diploma, and I can.
Is your family here?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, my.
Hey, you got family? Where's family? Come on! Come on! Who's this? Tell
Everybody,
everybody.
give it up for my granddad, James.
Come on! Hug that! Hug!
Everybody, I just want to say, if you get in this building, you sign up and ignite. I just want to say, do your best so you can earn certificates and stuff like this. Thank you, guys.
That's magical right there. Russ, isn't that beautiful? Man, we so appreciate you. We're also going to talk to Dr. Shane Jackson, who is going to explain to you the importance of her teaching, and she's got a long list of graduates. So, Dr. Shane Jackson.
I'm tall. Good afternoon. So the class that we was teaching here for the last 2 years has been Eat Healthy, Be Active. And so I saw that I was teaching them how to eat healthy, but I was forgetting about the family. So I introduced them to a new curriculum called Healthy Food, Healthy Families. So not only can they eat right for them, but also eat right to end generational habits that have been inflicted upon them to start creating a whole new narrative and a whole new generation on how to feed our kids the right way. So we have 6 long weeks together, and we talk about everything when it comes to food. And congratulations, Corey, because he's one of my students that asks a million questions in my class. And so he was there to really learn and constantly writing notes. Majority of the guys come with notebooks, and they take apart like questions for me. They have notes for me. That it's not about eating with me every time you see me. They want the information. And so I'm so ecstatic and so proud of my group of men that is here with me, and also my women in the next few weeks. But I ended up within the program, I always gift those on the outside in the community, and I wanted to gift them with something special for their families. So what you see to your left are all the things that's gifted to them that everyone picked off from a list of things that they could utilize when they get home, but also their family members. And so each one of the guys picked out things that they felt that they needed inside the household. And so this grant was actually set up through Michigan State University Extension. And I wanted to put it here inside where I feel that it was needed the most. So you guys actually earn this. And I always stand by the quote where Benjamin Franklin always say, tell me and I'll forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I will learn. This actually teaches you how to be a great educator. They listen, they learn, and I brought them in the mix of the cooking process because I don't just cook. I fall back and I let them become the cooks inside the room, but we take apart why we eat things certain ways and different colors of the rainbow. And so I'm ecstatic because they start making phone calls. That Miss Jackson, where are you at on Facebook? I told my girl to look you up because my son need help. My mom, people are utilizing everything on the outside. I'm very appreciative of the sheriff because he even added recipes on the website for the Genesee County Sheriff's Department. So people can go to the website and actually look up healthy recipes as well so we can continue this thing not only on the inside but actually spread it on the outside.
So I got to tell you, Dr. Jackson, we have never had an incident in her classes because she takes care of business, right, fellas? She will not put up with any mess. See? You got that look. You got that look. I just want you to realize, graduates, what you just did for your families is because of your efforts, you were able to give something tangible, something they can take. But it couldn't happen without you doing your part. So to our sponsors that bought all the cookware, thank you so much for you coming up with the idea. This is beautiful. So cue the music, Sergeant Sprague. Here we go. Deontay Williams. Right down there. Terry White. Tamar Watkins.
Congratulations.
Brandon Thomas. As you can see, we have somebody who's taking advantage of eat healthy, be healthy more than others. Andre Sims. Calvin Robinson. Right down there, man. You got to give the record. Yeah, man. They want to show some hand love. Michael Peck. Thank you, brother. Good work. Keep going, man. Grab that thing. There you go. Michael Owens. Make sure to get the right names. Demarion Minor. Nice work. Troy Lyle. Tyrene Latimer. Stephen Lang. Can I just tell you something? Just by people hearing their name being recognized. Stephen, come here for a second. When you hear your name and it's just being called out to people that you achieved something, what does that do for you? Speak it in the mic, man.
It sets a good example for my family, my kids, and my sister out there.
Sister out there?
Yeah.
Sister! Come on! Come on! Come on! We'll give her a hug, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. What does it mean as a family member when you see this? Tell everybody your name if you can. This is all impromptu.
My name's Heather Anderson.
I didn't hear you.
Heather Anderson. I'm just proud that he's doing something good
Yeah,
and he's changing.
there you go. Congratulations, man. Thanks for those words. Good job. Andy Holmes. Oh, where's your? Can I put it back here? Keep walking. Okay. Okay. Somebody gave it. We'll come back.
We'll come back.
Keep on. Oh, I think I put it somewhere. My man, sorry. We got a lot going on here. This is what we call organic. Andy Holmes, there you go.
Congratulations.
Amir Hill. There you go. Rory Gillespie. Stanley Fells again. Right over there.
My non-cooker.
Kelly Dixon. Good job. That's Fells right here.
Oh, right here?
Oh yeah, no, that's Fells right there. Yep. Good job, brother. Corey Kute. Right down the line. Right down the line. I know it. Kenyelle Coles. Good job again. Right down there. Calvin Clark. Julius Brown. Chevelle Bridges. Good job. And finally, Shakir Brewer.
That's 340 for us.
Dang. What?
340 for us. Out the program.
Come here, I got something for you. Hold on. Hold on. That's 340 graduates that Dr. Jansen has graduated in the last 2 years. 340. Well, listen, I know we're going a little on time, but just calm down. It's good. Is there somebody here that you want to say hi to? Who? You got somebody special here?
Honestly, y'all let my son come in.
What?
I can't, you know.
You got to come here. Come
I'm
on.
excited.
This is what we call true family reunification.
excited.
Go, right here.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Look at this. Go pick up your son. Take your time, man.
Can you see me? Yeah, mama right there. All right, good.
Hi.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
There you go, right there. Go ahead. Just you can walk. Go ahead. Just keep walking.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
you're good. Yeah, that's it. All right. While you're doing some reunification, it's a great story. Am I right? Listen, man, we have barber graduates, and then we'll be done. I'd love to have Deputy Menard come up here. This is one of two of my barbers during COVID. I call him my COVID barber because we got our hair cut right downstairs in the second floor. And Deputy Menard has been a licensed barber for years. And when he came here to get hired in, that always stuck in my mind. And you know, in jails in America, I'm in prisons across the state and around the country, you got to get your hair cut. But it's been kind of like an underground thing. But we decided to do something different and actually make a curriculum. And so I'm so happy that Deputy Menard not only volunteered, but he's on a leave of absence to get his master's degree right now. And he still comes back to get the barber school education until he gets his master's degree. Thank you so much. So we're graduating our first, I'm so excited. We got barber chairs, we got poles. Our first barber school graduation. When you get recognized, I need you to stand up here because we got a little something special. So get your phones out. All right, cue the music. Tamar Watkins. Brandon Thomas. When you're done, just bring it right back here. Calvin Clark. Amir Hill. Good job, Amir. Thank you, man. And Yarnell Jackson. Congratulations, man. Can I have all my barbers come up right behind here? Let's make them some space. Right over here, man. Just fall in here. Fall in. Hold on. Menard, what do you want to say to your first graduating class of barbers? Right in the mic. Right into the
It's
mic.
an honor and a privilege to be able to do this. This has been something that we've been talking about for a long time here in the jail. We know that at the state level, they have programs like this, and we're really excited to be able to add this trade here at the local level. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations, gentlemen.
I want to point something out. This is going to break barriers. I'm going to tell you, for those that are visiting about I.G.N.I.T.E and taking a message back, you got a white instructor and an all-black class. I'm not kidding you. I.G.N.I.T.E breaks down barriers. It breaks down these obstacles that we have been so obviously dealing with on a regular basis. And so I just want to say, fellas, those that graduated, but you in particular, you set a new tone. And when I came here right on these floors and I started talking to you when you were clipping, man, you guys all linked up together. But I'll never forget what you said, because you came from another state in Colorado. And would you please tell the people what it means to see what you see here from where you came from? Come up here and introduce and tell them what you told me.
It means a lot. I mean, these opportunities weren't offered to us while I was out there. I mean, this isn't the first rodeo, unfortunately, but hopefully it's the shortest one. But it's definitely a different opportunity than I experienced back in Denver. I mean, maybe y'all can reach out there and teach them something.
That's the commercial right there. Thank you, man. Thank you. Now go tell your families. Thank you, man. And one of these fellas is going to be chosen by Menard to cut Jelly's hair. So I don't know who it is, huh?
I chose him.
Oh yeah, you can go right up there, man. Did you? You already chose him?
Yep.
Who is it?
Clark.
What? Come here, man. Come here. Why did you choose Clark to cut Jelly's hair?
I chose him because he went to beauty school for a while. He didn't get a chance to finish, but he's taken his cosmetology skills. He's continued them. He's always asking questions. He's always willing to learn. And oh my gosh.
And I'm the best.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to cut a commercial with you today. I'm going to send it to Jelly's team saying we picked your barber. Listen, I appreciate it for all the VIPs. We're almost done. I know you're carving time out of your day. And everybody, please, thank you for being here. We want to end this with a challenge to you. And that is, just like Akil said, what are you going to do from here? What are you going to do with the message, with the memories, with the testimonies that you saw? Are you going to go and just take it like a piece of paper? Or are you going to use it as a launch pad to do something amazing? And he's not only just speaking to our graduating class, but everybody here. There are megastars, and everybody that's in this room that can hear it from the sound of my voice. You can do something to influence people that I can't. And when we do it together, we become a force multiplier. So it is an honor, a privilege for me to host this. I pray that you leave here today encouraged, that there's no bad news, no mean people at different party stores that you go deal with, or when you go get food and someone's mean to you, just say, nothing can faze me today. I went to a I.G.N.I.T.E graduation. Because that's truly why we're here, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for Flint Student Music and Rodney for being here, because we have some great work that you're going to do to team up with us when Jelly comes here on December the 5th. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's going to be big. To close us out, my dear friend, County Commissioner, Oakland County, Will Miller.
So I know we're running short on time, so I'll make it as quick as I can. So one thing, I talked about this, I had an event for Sheriff Swanson last week, is a quote that I want to start off with is, everyone matters or no one matters. I believe Sheriff Swanson lives that every day, and I believe Project Ignite does that every day in the jail. You all matter, right? And that's what he brings to you. This one thing I thought about when Sheriff Swanson asked me about this, to speak on this, is everybody says, I can't stand speaking after Sheriff Swanson, because he's...
Final words?
Make this your last day at this hotel, okay? You guys can do so much better and better things out in this world, so just stay focused.
There you go. All right, everybody, cue the music. Thank you so much for being here. If our guests would just stay seated for a second, you're going to be dismissed by the staff. I hope you have an awesome time. We'll see you next week-ish. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you. Anybody want to communicate or talk or shake hands or anything with fellas? Any graduates? Yeah, come on, let's go. Yes. Yep. Thank you so much. Hey, you guys have 2023.